attention one more time.
Ian.
All right, if you could bring your attention right up here to the head table and give Cindy a big round of applause. Cindy, come on up here. Bring your drink to toast with.
Ian, it's way too loud.
While Cindy's making her way up here, I want to remind everything, we do have a Snapchat filter for you to use tonight.
Hey guys. Hi. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I didn't think she was actually gonna let me come up here because I'm on 1,000 all the time. But thank you, Anissa. You look gorgeous. So, supposedly when me and Anissa first met, she thought that I was an Amazon. So Anissa's always in 6-inch plus heels. So when she takes them off, she's really short, but I'm actually tall. And she was almost right because I was born 12 pounds and 23 inches. I was pretty big, so she guessed it right. She guessed it right. So I thought that she was gorgeous from the first day I saw her. I didn't tell her because it was kind of weird, I didn't know her yet. But I ended up telling her that every single day, like since we've been friends. So this for like 10 years. Me and Edward are probably in competition. I felt jealous that he was telling her more than me. But I'm gonna one-up him, it doesn't matter. But besides all of that, how gorgeous she is and how funny she is, I feel like the best thing about her is how she's able to motivate you. She can captivate you, as you can tell, right? She encourages you, anything that you want to do, she supports you. And she has a unique way of saying that she loves you, or she's a loving person, but she has no feelings at the same time. I don't know how that works, but that's what she does. Whatever that means, I don't know. Hopefully I'm hitting everything. So even though I'm hitting everything, thank you, Andrew, thanks. I am. So even though we don't live close to each other, when I'm going through a life crisis or something crazy is going on, she's always my voice of reason. So she says, okay, let's take out the notes, what's going on, does this make sense? But I'm like, no, but I'm in my feelings right now, listen. She's like, all right, but what are we gonna do about it? So that's always her. So I love her for that. So I just wanted to let Anissa know, Anissa, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, I love you very much. And I wish you and Edward the best, the most happiness, the most love, just laughing, acting crazy, you know me, right? I want that all the time, just very easy. People think that you always have to have butterflies in your stomach when you're together with someone, but the big test is to be in silence and be comfortable. That's the best, so that's what I want. So it doesn't have to always be on 10 or 1,000 like me, but when you're together, know that you have that peace. And that's what I wish for you. All right? I love you. Everyone raise your glass? We're raising our glasses? To Anissa and Edward, I love you guys. Cheers, cheers. Wait, it's superstition. You gotta look in everybody's eyes. Look in your eyes. Looking up when you do it, right? That's how it works.
Why am I the professional now? Because I do this 3 times a week? One more big round of applause for Cindy. Very nicely done. Keep the applause going for Leo. Leo, come on up, bring your glass. You guys are gonna scare everybody.
All right, so for those who don't know me, my name is Leonard Vasquez. I'm actually the older brother for Edward. We go way back. I met him in 1987. I didn't think I wanted to see him, but you know, after he came, when he was in my mom's stomach, my mom always tells me that I was kissing and everything, but the moment he came out, I didn't want to know about him. He was taking all the spotlight at the time. You know, my brother caught me by surprise because first of all, when he first planned this thing, it was like, oh, you're gonna be the MC. I'm like, well, I can't do that guy's job. No way. Thank God you hired him. You know, some of the things that Michael said about him, that he played a lot of sports, is true. But some of you guys don't know, he used to be a baseball player. That was very short-lived, though. The moment a fly ball came to him and he was trying to catch it, and the glove missed the ball, but his chest caught it, that was the end of it right there. You know, growing up, we did a lot of things together. I remember we always played Batman and Robin. I always convinced them that I was Batman because I was the oldest. And we did it with, you know, what was it? Toilet paper. We used it as we used toilet paper. We used toilet paper as a mask, and we used the trash bags as the cape. And because we couldn't create the rest of the costume, we always stood in underwear. That was our costume. Another thing that we used to do all the time, I remember we were very close. Mom used to dress us for every occasion exactly the same. We'd go to school exactly, yep, and everyone said, oh, you look at the twins. I'm like, no, we're not twins. I'm the oldest.
Same green shirt.
Same green shirt. You guys will remember, I'm talking here, all right? Okay, Michael, you had your turn already, all right? I remember one time we were watching movies, we were movie fanatics, you know, and I remember, I kind of feel bad, right? When we were younger, I remember this one time we saw this movie, the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, and after the movie we wanted to try out flying kicks. Again, because I'm the oldest brother, I convinced him that I should go first. I used him as the body bag. I ran, I kicked the crap out of him. And when I saw how painful it was, I decided that we should stop right there. But as we grew up, there was a lot of times we spent a lot of time together. There's a lot of things that I admire about my brother. Very persistent, you're absolutely right. One thing that, you know, I don't know if you know, but you inspire me because every time I think about what I want to do and what do I want to achieve, I remember how persistent my brother is. And when times get tough, I don't let that stop me, okay? And I really want to thank you for that. The other thing is that, you know, when I first met Anissa, you know, I was a bit shocked. Because my brother kept saying, you know, no, I don't have anybody. And all of a sudden he shows up with Anissa, who's already, you know, almost with Madison now. I was like, how fast does this happen? But the moment I met her, I knew that she was the one for him. She was the one for him. She compliments him extremely well. She's very organized. My brother's not. Right? My brother takes too long to make a decision. She's not. It's right then and there. They complement each other perfectly. And that's why I think you guys are the perfect couple. Guys, I want to hold up the glass. Okay, I gotta say this joke because my dad has been staring at me. He said, say this joke. He's been telling me to say this joke. Even when I walked over, he said, don't forget the joke. So my dad wants me to say this joke. So just so you guys know, I have to translate it because it was in Spanish when he told it to me. Supposedly there was a bride, there was two couples. They've never had a fight. For their entire marriage, they've been married for 50 years, never had a fight. And everybody's trying to figure out why is it that they don't fight? How can you last 50 years with no argument? So when they asked him, he said, oh, that's very easy. I'll tell you, when we first got married and we were on our way to a friend's house, at that time they were on a donkey. You can already imagine, this is my dad's joke. They were on a donkey, and as they were riding, right? They were riding the donkey, and the wife was really upset because the donkey wasn't doing exactly what they wanted to do. So she got off the donkey, went and looked at the donkey's eyes and said, that's one. She got back on, a few miles later, same thing, she got upset, got off, looked at the donkey's eyes, that's two. As they were riding again she got upset, she got off, she said, that's three, and she pulled out a pistol and shot it, right? So the husband got off, was like, what are you doing? How can you do that? This is our donkey, we don't have any other way to go around. She looked at his eyes and said, that's one. That's my father's joke. I would never do it with the donkey. So, I guess more of the story, don't fight with Anissa. And everybody raise their glass. To Anissa and Edward, you guys are the best. I hope, you guys have a long-lived life, very happy life. May you reach all your dreams, and I love you guys. Take care.
Open up the dance floor for a minute. So.
One more big round of applause for Lee.